Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own current life experiences. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Virgos, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together as well with the cards as usual. So let's see here, Virgo, the collective of Virgo energy for mid-November. And I'm feeling a lot of this energy of like something very blissful returning to you, coming to you. It feels like a resurfacing, a return. So either you are revisiting old spaces, ideas, dreams, connections, and it kind of gets you a good feeling. Whatever you're reconnecting with during this time is actually a reconnection with your inner child, with the side of you that loves and cherishes something unconditionally. Some of you are tapping into layers of your own potential as well during this time, and you're nurturing to an aspect of your nature that has been hidden away, or shall I say like buried under a lot of grief and trauma. And there's some sort of healing work some of you have been doing that is liberating you from this. And because it's liberating your inner child and your inner being, what's more innocent and what's more pure about it, there's a light that's coming through. There's something that's shining through that's making Virgo energy actualize themselves in the world in a different way. And for some of you, it's helping you reconnect with the right things. So there's something about, it's like the energy of wires, right? And they were all wrongly connected, all in the wrong places. And now there's like a correcting of these wires. And so the channels, the right conduct of energy are plugged in the right spaces. And so you can start to feel different. And it can be very sudden, like one day you wake up and you suddenly feel very different. You feel lighter or more loving or more creative or more ready or more focused or more daring or more adventurous, whatever it is in your case. I just see you suddenly regaining vitality, confidence, and a soul connection. You know, your soul engine starts working again, or working in a way that some of you have not felt either for a long time, so since childhood, or ever, at least consciously. So there's like a lot of like this tremendous important impact about how you're feeling during this time that's going to propel you forward in a different way, where you can start to become very unrecognizable at the eyes of your old reality. And you're distancing yourself from things, again, that were not correctly, linked. So people, habits, spaces, choices, patterns, preferences that used to be your thing might change. And some of you might reverse to actually going back to things you realize now you should have never left or dropped. And others of you are associating with complete new different things. So it could go either way. But I see a lot of you Virgos reconnecting. So it could be with as well. The same way you're leaving people's spaces, habits, patterns, you're also reconnecting with those that are actually soul aligned with you and with your inner child and with that space that is very pure. You're honoring something very sacred about you and about your essence during this time. And I also see almost like this reverence, this bowing down of others to you, in the sense that I feel like for Virgos that have felt like neglected or underestimated, or you felt somehow humiliated, for some in more extreme cases, there's a reversal as well of dynamics of power. And certain relationships that questioned you or made you feel like you should question yourself or your worth or your ideas or who you are also dramatically shifting the perception they have of you. It's like there's something here about you are seeing yourself differently, you are feeling differently, and then immediately others are also doing that. But for some of you Virgos, it's almost like you're being asked to radically let go of whatever it was if you really want to give chance to people that somehow hurt you or disappoint you, or people that you still feel like you need to forgive or you want to forgive or you want in your life. There's something here about you can do it. There's like a freedom and access for you to do it, for you to have like almost like a do-over over connections that still have something to offer you when they start to see yourself correctly, and also when you start to see yourself correctly. But it will only work if you start really from zero. If you're able to let go of whatever hurt feelings or grudges some of you hold. So it's almost like it's a wonderful time. But I feel like for some of you Virgos, your ego is going to be struck here. In other instances, I do see like you're no longer after anyone's approval or attention, or validation, and so you're starting to do things according to your vision and according to your rhythm, and that's paying off for you. I see you also very connected with your sensual side and feeling very stimulated and aroused, particularly by scents. There's something here about scents inducing in you some sort of interesting experience. And for others, it could be just a reference again to the scent of flowers and the scent of interesting, aromas here that are infusing this time, with a lot of good stuff, a lot of good feelings, a lot of good moments, and moments where you can just feel good. You can feel good in your body. You could feel sexy, sensual. You could feel pleasure. You could feel free. You could feel, that you're able to express your nature correctly. And because there's this focus on genuine, authentic expression, I just see like you're having a lot of fun. Or the purpose of this time is for you to have fun and enjoy whatever gifts and blessings you're being given. I see it's almost like something karmic as well is going on here, where you're overcoming a karmic process, long time process of lessons related to self and related to self-abandonment. So now you're returning home You're returning to your child, right? You're returning to where you belong. So are other things as well being placed in order, because you're coming home. You're coming home to your inner child. And it's almost like that really amazing feeling of being both the child and the responsible parental figure to this child, and having like this very beautiful integration of the two aspects. There's a lot of healing. The world, completion of a huge cycle. As I said, you have been in a cycle of learning and experiencing, a long one, tiring one, but you've learned a lot. You've mastered a lesson here, or you're about to. And this is also speaking to me of a lot of protection. There's a lot of protection with you, as in, no matter what you're doing or what you're creating or where you're going, know that you're safe, and know that you have come a long way. So again, no looking back. The only danger that I see for Virgos is looking back, because even to re-encounter old things, you're going to have to establish a relationship with them that is new. Some of you could be considering traveling, or doing something, going somewhere, but you're a little indecisive as well about this. 2 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. I also feel like some of you are just feeling like you're contemplating your options. It could be like you have 2 nice holiday events to choose from, or you have like 2 nice houses you're looking for. You're looking to possibly rent or buy or purchase or visit. I don't know. I just feel like there's something here about 2s. So you have 2 sources of good things coming your way, and it could be related to home, family, actual living circumstances. It could be as well 2 sources of income and 2 connections that feel like home to you. Again, returning home, as I said, returning to that internal space. Some of you could be literally returning home if you have been away from home, or from your roots, or from perhaps it's a family home or a childhood place. It could be very good for you, for some of you Virgos, to return to places that remind you of home, or that you have some sort of childhood memories with. I feel here like maybe I also see like you could be like responding back when there's a situation that is trying to per se attack you or criticize you, or again push your buttons in the wrong way. I see you responding. I see you structured at this time to be able to respond appropriately to any kind of attack you might receive. And again, you are protected. Some of you, this is a very specific message, but you could be concerned with something related to crime in your neighborhood, or violence in your neighborhood, or dangers around your neighborhood, and that could be something that's making you want to move or change homes. 10 of Wands, yes. The 10 of Wands in the World card, you definitely, this is reassuring and reaffirming that you are completing a heavy karmic cycle. Very, very heavy and very karmic energy. Beautiful. Ace of Cups. So there's this very beautiful, loving eye on you. I see here like there's something here about there's more to the story, or there's more to something that was left just in this potential mode, or more to a project or to an idea that you really hold dear to your heart, that you could be again reconnecting with. There's something you were not able to do that was again left just in the potential phase, that now is likely something you're going to take as a mission. As a mission for you to emotionally, spiritually give your all to. And the Queen of Cups with the Four of Wands, again, you're very blessed, very emotionally protected, emotionally safe. So if you're feeling unsafe, I see a sense of safety returning to you. And I see you feeling comfortable and loved and supported where you are, where you choose to go. The energy is suddenly shifting into a much more lighter, loving, almost like ethereal vibration here for you. And you could just start to feel better, you know, with yourself. Even if you don't have anything particularly exciting happening, you're going to start to feel better with yourself. And that's going to make a huge difference. But I do feel like something interesting happening here for you as well in terms of home life, roots, the past, childhood, releasing of any kind of trauma or scarring that was keeping you from, again, connecting with yourself appropriately, making the right choices. Some of you are now understanding that you have not been making choices according to your heart and according to what's right for you, what's true to you. And that could be part of the reason as to your suffering, and again, that self-abandoning. So because you're returning home, you're also returning to your senses, and you're also returning to a clear understanding of what you're meant to do and what you're supposed to do and what's going to work for you, because it's an extension of you. So Virgos, I hope you have a great mid-month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.